Hello, we're here at Evolve Green with Ethan.
Hello.
And he's going to be making an aluminum battery today. Ethan, what is it you're going to need to make your aluminum battery with?
Well, you're going to need some aluminum foil, some table salt, graphite powder, paper towel, containers like these, and water. You're also going to need some measuring cups, a big one, and you're probably going to need a smaller one for the graphite powder in there.
Okay, why don't you start assembly there, Ethan?
Okay.
What are we going to do first?
You are going to need to get 4 aluminum foil, about the same size. You're going to need some salt water. There's no chlorine in these batteries, and this is actually what it'll look like after the fact.
Okay, great. So I guess you need 1 sheet of paper towel next?
Yeah. You're going to need actually about 2 pieces should do,
Okay.
depending on how
All right.
big you want it. And now,
Do you need to wet it down so
Yeah.
the graphite powder doesn't go everywhere?
because if you don't do this, it's a bit much. And then you're going to want
The graphite's a fine powder and it kind of gets everywhere, so you really got to be careful with it. So, what's important when you're measuring this out?
what's important.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna want to be very careful and not leave any gaps, because then it might not work.
Oh, is that because it's the positive contact for the battery?
Yeah.
And what happens if there's a gap? I guess it kind of cuts off, huh?
Yep. That should about do it.
Okay, great. Looks like this battery's coming along. Okay, so then Ethan is going to fold up the bottom. Actually, the paper towel first, sorry.
I was wondering. You're gonna want to fold it in half. Then you want to fold it again in on itself.
And the purpose of the paper towel is actually just keeping separation from the aluminum foil, because the graphite is the positive and the aluminum becomes the negative of the battery. So now Ethan's going to carefully roll it up.
One thing that I forgot. So, you might want to tug it out a bit, because then...
Oh, that's for easy access to the positive, eh?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because this won't work if you can't get to it.
And I'm just pouring some water into the container here. Okay, and now Ethan can stick that in. We're going to test it, and we've already got one that we've made up too, so we can actually do a serious test as well.
So we're going to test the single battery first. Negative is always going to go in the tin foil, because that is your negative. And you want this to be touching the graphite.
It's got to get right into the graphite there.
Yeah, I know. Now you can see that we got We're sitting at about 6.7 or
0.6
0.67 or
volts.
6 to 5 volts. Right there.
Right there, as you can see. Okay, so we were having a little bit of trouble when we found out what it was. When we tried to do a connection here, which you probably just missed, we're going to go from the graphite over to the aluminum. So as you can see, the wire is in the graphite, and then it's rolled up on the edge of the aluminum. And because we had done the experiment already, it actually there was too much graphite on both ends of the wire, so it had to be washed really well. And then now we're getting a reading.
Quite a good reading, actually.
Yeah, you want to show us that?
1.25. Very good compared to what we were getting
Okay, so
before.
our two little cells here together are making 1.25 volts. Okay, so if we want to see the amps on that, we're going to just flip over to the milliamps and see what that looks like. So it's 2 point, let's just call it 2. Oh, it's dropping. It's dropping some more.
Why is it dropping?
It could be our contact moved or something when we did it.
Well,
It's possible.
possible.
Okay, put it back down. Let's wait. It should equalize somewhere.
Oh,
Oh, okay, well, I guess maybe it was just the multimeter turning on. What do you think, Ethan?
probably.
Yeah, so it's kind of equalized. So we've got 1.36-ish, right?
Yeah,
and
slow
we're
down.
connected
So,
2 of these batteries, these aluminum batteries with graphite positive and aluminum negative. So we just put the positive lead in the graphite on one to check it, and
it's equalized.
the negative on the aluminum on the other one.
Look, it's equalized.
Oh, we've equalized
1.2.
0.24, so milliamps. Yay! So let's turn it back to volts and see if there's been any changing over there. And not really. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to react there. Let's see.
Yeah, there we go.
So we're still at 1.14. Oh, it's climbing still. Okay, great. So this is an experiment you can do at home. The other thing that we did add to this was a little bit of there's salt in the water and just a little bit of sodium as well, baking soda. There you go. It's why it's cloudy.
One thing that I must say about this, though, it can be a little easy to mess this up if you're new, so don't get discouraged if it doesn't work.
That's right. Just keep trying. That's what Science for Kids is all about. And
Takes a little bit of time.
Evolve Green, www.evolvegreen.ca for any solar needs or commercial LED. Thank you, Ethan.
Like the video if you want to see another experiment like this.